Hi folks, Joe Russo here. We're going to have a look at the portfolio tool, the new portfolio tool that is now available through the virtual learning environment that is known as Brightspace by D2L. So this tool is called the portfolio tool. So you're going to have to add the portfolio icon to your navigation bar. And that's pretty simple. You just have to select the options here to edit the navigation bar. And then you can add a link to your navigation bar just by searching portfolio and checking off that you'd like to include it in your navigation bar. And then it'll appear. You don't have to worry about the icon image. It'll already come with portfolio as a name, and also the leaf with the different colors as its default icon image. All right, so I am going to bring you in here from the perspective of a teacher and how to set things up. So whether you are, this again is a walkthrough for K to 12 teachers, so it doesn't matter the grade. And so number one, again, this is available through the virtual learning environment. That's tcdsb.elearningontario.ca. The other thing that I want to make mention is that the D2L portfolio app, just for portfolio, is also available on the new iPads that have been rolled out during the 2017-18 school year. And those new iPads would have the portfolio app in the TCDSB app catalog. All you have to do is install it. All right? Okay, so in terms of setup, we are going to select portfolio and go from there. So part of the setup is this printout of pass cards. And so the pass cards basically allow students the ability to identify as themselves just before they share an artifact to their portfolio. All right, so teachers, what you have to do is just go to portfolio and then select to print class pass cards. You have to do nothing else other than to print the class pass cards. And then you'll notice that in the background, it'll generate what you see in front of you. It'll generate these QR codes. So what I want you to think about now is where can you place these QR codes on each of the students' desks if they're dedicated spaces to for those students, or somewhere within the classroom that a student could scan a device. Let me say it again. Can use a device to scan the QR code to identify the class, then themselves, and then be able to take a picture or record audio or whatever it is that they want to share to their portfolio. And what it does is it will identify the class, identify the student, and then whatever is submitted as an artifact will go to that course, and in particular to that student's portfolio. Okay? So just to recap, what did we do so far? All we did was log in, accessed our course. We made sure that the portfolio icon is in our navigation bar. We selected portfolio, and then we chose to print the class pass cards. And now we're at the point where these pass cards are somewhere within the course. Sorry, somewhere within the classroom. Okay? And so once this is done, I'm just going to head back. What's going to happen is students can now use an iPad and the app, or they can also use personal devices should they have the app on their device. And what they can do is they can take a picture, record video, and also provide audio and text feedback related to their artifact. And then what will happen is the artifact is uploaded to the student's portfolio. So once that's done, then as a teacher, you'll be able to come to this space and you'll notice all of your students. And right now, each of these students has a 0, meaning no artifacts have been shared or collected. But if there was something there, then what you could do is you would go into the student's space, and then you would see what was shared. And then teachers would have the opportunity to provide feedback. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to an actual live course so that you can see how you can give the feedback. Okay. So I'm going to go to the portfolio space in a different course. This is just for the sake of the demonstration. And you'll notice that I've got all these other students that are in this course. So I've got 4 items here that have been submitted by this student. So I'm going to go in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan what they've submitted. You'll notice that they've submitted this item here, 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 and here. And I can automatically tell that this is a video. But if I wanted to review this image that they shared, I can just review the image. Should the student have said something, they shared an audio recording, I could listen to it. Okay. This student could have also provided some text as part of their artifact upload. Okay. And then basically the teacher could provide feedback to the student and the parent. And by parent, we mean that the student is logging in and the parent can view what's in the student's portfolio. But before the student or the parent could view anything, the teacher would have to agree that this should be posted to the student's portfolio. So for example, in this space, as teacher feedback that I want the student and the parent to be able to see, I'm going to enter something in like grade submission, and obviously more specific feedback, and then you can post that, and that is information that parent and student can see. If there was feedback that teachers wanted to keep to themselves, then they would have selected the teacher only tab, and then you could write a private note. This was submitted prior or as a first draft. Right? And you can add that. And no one can see that comment other than the teacher. Okay? So I believe that I've already published this to the student's portfolio, which is why it's not giving me the option to publish. But the other thing you can do is you can add a category. So if you wanted to quickly relate this to something, let's say, for example, images, then you could create the category called images. So anytime you put on a search to find anything related to images, this would be tagged and it'll be easily located. All right. So that's it. That is the overview of the portfolio tool. All you have to do, add portfolio to your class, your course navigation bar. And then from there, you can simply go to the portfolio space, print off the pass cards, and allow students to scan the course, scan their QR code, and then they'll be able to upload artifacts to their portfolio. Just a gentle reminder that there is no need for a QR code because the app that's used on behalf of D2L, the app already has a QR code scanner. It has a camera that allows you to record, a camera that allows you to take an image, but it also allows you to record audio and enter text. Okay, folks? Should you have any further questions, please contact joe.russo@tcdsb.org. Bye for now.